I'm Mary. Thank you for watching today. Before you do this or any other exercise programs, make sure you check with your doctor and he'll tell you exercises you should or shouldn't do. Be sure you wear loose, comfortable clothing, like me, so that when you bend or move or stretch, you're not restricted in any way. Now, you want to have water to drink before, during, and after our time together. You want to make sure you get your doctor's okay, wear loose, comfortable clothes, and then look around your room and make sure you're not going to crack into anything. I'm not going to crack into anything because I am an angry bird and I'm outside at beautiful Nodbrook Meadows. And of course I'm an angry bird because who would want to fly away to the south when you have all these beautiful trees and lots of water to drink? Oh, I am so angry. I don't want to go to fly south. So I'm doing angry bird exercises today because I am angry. So before you begin this, you'll want to make sure that you march in place. So what we want to do is get our muscles all nice and warmed up. I'm a bird, of course, so I'm going to need my arms to fly, but I'm not going to do very many arm exercises because I don't want to fly south. It is too beautiful here. The trees are beautiful. There's lots of water to drink. I just couldn't be any happier. So I'm going to start by getting my little feet all warmed up. Okay, now I'm going to march a little wider, and I'm glad you're joining me too. And now we're going to sway side to side from one little foot to the other. That's it. You're doing great. And this is warming up the shoulders. The arms just kind of hang like a pendulum, or of course wings in my case. There you go. Now let's bring them right across the body. That's it. Our fingertips are up and we feel absolutely fabulous. We feel terrific today. It's a wonderful day. Now we're going to stretch one hand way up over the head and then the other. There you go. We reach as high as we can. And this keeps our shoulders nice and flexible and also strong. So we can reach way up to the top cupboard. That'll be terrific. Or in your case, because I'm flying south eventually, you're going to have to reach up and grab your sweaters off of the top shelf. Let's relax the hands down. Now we're going to let our hands sweep right around our bodies. This is also kind of like a pendulum because we feel the weight of the arms. And we're rolling up on the toe, rolling the knee and the hip in. We're really getting nice and loose. Now we're going to extend our arms straight out, squeeze our legs and buttocks tight, and only the upper body turns from side to side. This is really good when I'm flying because I have to watch out for airplanes. So I have to look side to side every once in a while. It's also important for you when you drive. You want to be able to look side to side. That's terrific. And now we're going to relax the hands down again. This time, instead of step touching wide, we're going to step touch in. There you go. That's just perfect. Now we're going to take 2 little steps towards the water and then 2 little steps over there. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and back that way. 1, 2, and back that way. Now, because we probably should exercise our arms, and I probably should exercise my wings, just in case snow does fall and I do have to fly south, I'm going to exercise one wing and then the other. This is working the middle of the shoulder, and I really like doing this exercise because when I take the big wet towels out of the washing machine and hang them on the drying rack, I have to make sure I can give them a nice big shake, and these are the muscles I need. Good job. Okay, let's hold it right here and march, march, march. Very nice. Now we're going to extend one leg out and then the other. We're just going to touch with the toes. Here we go. Touching out to the side. That's it. So now we're working the hips. We're getting our hips nice and warmed up, like as if they weren't warmed up because we were going side to side. But this is just terrific. We stand nice and tall, and we're so happy we have such beautiful weather and beautiful trees. We are so lucky we live in New England. Yay! Okay, now, same arm, same leg. So it's one arm and one leg. Or in my case, a wing. Out to the side it goes. That's it. You're doing great today. Now let's try both arms. Oh boy. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you slow down. If I'm going too slow and you can speed it up safely, why, you go right ahead. There you go. Now we're going to hold our little wings in, and instead of going the same side arm and same side leg, we're doing opposites. Oh, this is good for our brains. If you're ready, here we go. Opposite arm and opposite leg. That's it. Wow, you're doing great today. And I can't trick you, can I? Ha ha, no siree. You're doing just splendidly. Let's add 2 arms. Okay, now here's a change. Same arm, same leg for 4, 3, 2, double arms. 4, 3, 2, opposite. 4, oh, did I catch you? And now double, 4, 3. Let's try it again. Same arm for 4. Double arms, 4, 3, 2, opposite. Woo-hoo-hoo! I didn't trick you, did I? Double, 4, 3, 2, and step touch in. This time we're going to roll our shoulders up and back and down. Sometimes that bothers people's shoulders. We don't want you to ever feel any pain. If you feel a little tenderness, always pay attention to your body. Honor what your body is saying. And if your body is saying, do not do this exercise, well, then don't. I'll have some more for you. If you're ready, here we go. Let's start by marching again. This time I'm going to turn to the side. And I'm going to march 2, 3 and tap towards the water. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and tap. Back 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and tap. Back 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and tap. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you've got the footwork. Let's add the arms. They come up, 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 and right back down. Up, 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 and right back down. Up, 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 and right back down. Last time here, and now we march it out. We're going to turn and face center, and now we're going to begin with the other foot. Let's get the footwork first, and then we'll add the arms. If you're ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Back, back, back. Tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Back, 2, 3. There you go. Wow, you're doing great. And it looks like you're ready to add the arms. And it's up, 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 right back down, up, 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 and right back down. Wow, this is great. You're doing terrifically. It's a good thing we warmed those shoulders up, huh? Okay, one more. And let's march right here. And we march. Wow, that was pretty good. You did great. Now, we're going to take a giant step forward. I'm going to stand nice and tall, so our heart rate should be up. And remember, if your heart rate gets up and you breathe fast and it makes your lungs work, it also is very, very good for your brain. Even angry birds know that. Okay, I'll show you from the side. We're going to keep our feet hip-width apart, and we're going to take a giant step forward. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. A giant step forward and then push back. It's almost like, you know, I'm a bird and I'm thinking of taking a drink because I'm just a little bird and I get thirsty. Sometimes I'm angry, but you know, usually I'm a happy bird. It just happens to be today is such a glorious day. I cannot even imagine because all my friends are talking about flying south. I cannot imagine it. Okay, now I'll show you from an angle, and you can see we're stepping forward, And now I'll show you from the front. Great big step forward. Good job. Now I'm going to show you from another angle, and you can turn with me if you'd like. We still keep taking a big giant step forward. Now I'll show you from the other side. Good work. Wow, you're doing great. Taking a big step is really important. Good job. Okay, let's march it out right now. Wow, that was really pretty terrific. I'm really proud of you. You did great. We're going to try to keep the heart rate up. If you're ready, we're going to touch the toe back. I'll show you from the side. Again, we keep our feet hip-width apart, and we only touch the ball of the foot. Okay, if you're not balanced and if you're feeling a little uncomfortable, you might want to do this with like maybe a counter nearby or something you can hold on to that won't move. Okay, I'll show you from the side. Let's touch back. Touch back with the ball of the foot. Just touch back. It is as if I were going into the water and all of a sudden I am a little bird and I saw something big swimming at me, thinking they might like to eat me. So I'd be stepping into the water and then going, whoa, stepping back. There you go. Make sure only the ball of the foot touches. Don't let that heel come down. And our arms come forward. Our heads are high. And wow, we feel terrific. Yes, we do. Our bodies love to move. And the more we move them, the easier it is to do things every day. Okay, let's go to the side. So now I'm angling, and if you want to turn with me, you can. That's terrific. Now we're going to go all the way back. Remember, just the ball of the foot. Hands come up. Our shoulders are relaxed. Going back down at an angle. Good. Watch that heel. And now I'll turn completely to the side. There you go. So it's working the arms and the legs, the shoulders and the hips. And then we march right now. Wow, that was pretty good. Now we want to make sure we stretch out all those muscles. So we'll march wide. And then alternately, we're going to pick the heel up towards the buttocks. Now when we do this, we'll feel good right away because it's stretching out the thigh. But something wonderful is happening too. We want to stretch out that thigh because we were doing the lunges, but now we want to strengthen the muscles behind the thigh, the hamstrings. Yeah, so if we do one muscle group, we always want to make sure we get the other muscle group too. You're doing absolutely well. Okay, so the knee is pushed back a little bit, and the heel comes as high as you can make it to the buttocks. Now you're going to face center. That's great. And now we're going to add the arms. So it's kind of like we're pulling up our pajamas. Pull up those pajamas. There you go. Now let's turn to the other side. Great job. And you can let the hands relax if you'd like, or you could pull up your pajamas. There you go. The knee points down and the heel comes right up to the buttocks. That is just terrific. We only have 4 more, thank heavens. And 3. And 2. And last one right here. Good job. Now we're going to march, march, march. It feels so good to be outside, and it is so beautiful to see the trees. So we're marching, 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 feeling absolutely fabulous. Okay, now we're going to take one foot and step it forward and then back, thinking that the other foot is stuck in gum. This is kind of like a mambo. And of course, being a bird that's going to fly south, they love to do the mambo down there. Of course, they like the mambo up here too. So I'll show you from the side. This foot is going to be stuck in gum. Are you ready? So I'm going to try to go forward, but I can't. So I'm going to try to go backwards, but I can't. Forward, because this foot is stuck in gum. Okay, have you got it? I'll show you from an angle. Forward and back. And it's almost like a march. Because we're using the feet, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now I'll show you from the forward part. And I can see you're doing it too. And you really have this mambo. You're doing quite well. Now, we're going to angle it to the other side. And you can come with me or you can go straight ahead. That's it. Good work. And now we're going to go all the way to the side. And guess what? You're doing so well. We're going to try to go a little faster. Do you think you can? Of course you can on a beautiful day like today. We can do anything. Here we go. So the beat now is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3. Now we're going to go faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and last one now. Hamstring curl. Wow, that was pretty good. So the good news is you did it with that leg. So this foot was the stable foot. This one kept sticking in gum. And this one was the one that was trying to go forward and back. So we're going to try it this time. This foot gets to relax. And this one tries to go forward and back. If you're ready, I'll show you from the side. And you can go sideways too. Or you could keep going straight ahead. Whatever's the best for you. Just moving, getting that body moving. That's the most important thing. So here we go. Let's stabilize this foot. And the other foot tries to go forward and then back. But it can't because this foot's stuck in gum. We try to get it up, but we can't. There you go. Good job. So our feet are hip width apart. And we have this one foot that's stuck in gum. But even if you just want to march, that's okay because you'll still be on the beat. We're going left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, I'll show you from an angle. And our feet are hip width apart and we're standing nice and tall. Wow, it feels so good. Doesn't it feel great? And now we're going to go straight on. Good. Step to me and away. Step to me and away. Step to me and away. So I go hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye. Good work. Okay, now let's turn at an angle, only if you want, and make sure your environment is nice and clean and you're not going to skid on a magazine or the cat's sleeping tail. You would not want that either. Oh no. Okay, all the way to the side. There you go. That's just terrific. What we're going to try to do is to go a little faster. Is that okay with you? Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm counting differently because everybody has their own way to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front and back, front and back, front and back, and woo! This is great. And now you're done. Wow, I really need to pull my heel to the buttocks now. We surely worked those legs, didn't we? That's great. You did so well. I'm very proud of you. You did great, but who wouldn't do great on a day like today? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's step touch in. Now, we need to give our legs a break. So we're going to step and cross front. Now remember, if you're a little uncomfortable on just one leg, you may want to hold onto a counter or a chair, something that doesn't move. So you're going to step and cross. So you're crossing over in front. I'll show you from the side. There you go. You're crossing in front. That's terrific. Wow, you're doing great. That's it. So we cross in front. Now, remember when we did 2 steps to that side, and then 2 steps to that side, okay, and then we touched, but this time we're going to go 2 steps to that side, and we're going to use this little front kick as a little culminating step. So, are you ready? Let's do our step touch in. There we go. And every time you try something new, you take little steps until you get better and better. So we're going to try to take 2 little steps with a cross kick, heading in the direction of the water. If you're ready, here we go. 1, 2, cross front, 1, 2, cross front, 1, 2, cross front, step together, step and cross. This is great. So now the lower body is really doing a lot of work, but we should add the upper body. So what we're going to do is turn away from the foot, away from the foot. So when the foot goes to the water, we turn in the other direction. When our hands go to the water, the foot crosses front in the other direction. Good. Now, if you want to get a little more work, the steps can be bigger. Step together, step and cross. But pay attention, how does this feel on your body? Good work. And you're done. Wow. Let's shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. How are you feeling? I'll tell you, I am not an angry bird anymore. I'm a happy bird. I am so happy because it doesn't matter whether I go north or south. I'm happy just because I've been with you and you've been great fun. I appreciate it. So now let's slow it down. We stand nice and tall. Gosh, it's been fun to be with you. I hope you had as much fun as I did, because I started out angry, but now I am really, really happy because a body loves to move, even a bird body. The good thing is I've got a bird body, but I am not a bird brain. I mean, that's really important to consider, I'll tell you. And now we just shift the weight side to side. So our body weight just goes from one foot to the other, one foot to the other. And we're just shifting the body weight. That feels good. We stand nice and tall, and now we push away, and we don't push too hard, we don't push too fast. And now we're going to circle the arms. Bring the arms into a great big circle. And we're going to bring our feet a little closer together. Boy, this feels great, doesn't it? This feels just terrific. Then I'll show you from the side. We're going to bring our hands back and round front. We bring our hands back and round front. Bring them back and open up the chest, round front. Open up the chest, pull the arms back. That feels so good, especially if you've been sitting at a computer all day, or if you've been reading a book all day and just crunched over a really good book. My friends have books on like computers, like the Kindle, although I don't want to advertise or anything, but you know the books on the computers. But I love a good old book. Because I hate to tell you this, but I turn my pages down when I hit a really good part, or a word that I don't understand, which unfortunately for me is quite frequent. Okay, hold it up. Lift your head and lift your heart and take a great big breath in and think of all the reasons we're grateful that we live here and now. Yippee! So let's take a great big breath of fresh air in. Exhale and shake out all our cares and worries. Let's take a great big breath in, stretching so high and shaking out all our cares and worries. One more time, please. Big stretch up, stretch high, and as you exhale, shake out your cares and worries. You did just great today. One of the things that we didn't do was work our hands and our feet. I mean, we worked our legs. So, just before I say goodbye, let's think about that. So we'll take one foot and we just tap, tap, tap that toe. Keeping the ankles flexible is really, really important for having good balance. A lot of people think that if you want to have good balance, you have to practice standing on one foot. And that's true, but also you have to have the strength and the flexibility of the ankles to be able to do that. So we're tapping a foot. Now we keep the toe down and we tap the heel, making sure there's a nice bend in our base leg. And our posture's nice and tall because boy, do we feel good. And now we go heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe, and now shake it out. standing on this foot and putting the heel down of the other foot. And if you're tired, you could sit down in a chair and do this too. But it's really important to keep your ankles and your feet nice and flexible, which is just what we're doing now. We pull the toe up and bring it as high as we can, up to our little bodies. That's it. Wow. Good job. Now we're going to keep the toe down and we're going to lift the heel up. And you'll notice as you lift the heel, your knee bends. So primarily we're working the ankle and the foot, but our knee bends. So that's a great secondary added benefit. Yippee! Okay, now we're going toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and heel. And then shake that leg and foot out. Now we're going to work our hands. Open and close, open and close. We really, really, really need to get our fingers expanded wide. You're doing great. So you want to get your fingers, like see how wide you can get those fingers? There you go. That's great. Really spread those fingers wide and close, wide and close. Good job. And if your shoulders hurt because your hands are held up high, you can bring your hands down a little bit. But we really want to work those fingers, really spreading them as wide as they'll go. Now holding the fingers wide, we tap the pointer and the thumb. And then we tap the middle finger and the thumb. Then we tap the ring finger and the thumb and the baby finger and the thumb. And then we circle our hands just like we're making a big, giant circle with our fingertips and then go the other way. Very, very nice. That's great. And then shake out those hands high. Shake the hands low. Shake the hands high. Shake the hands low. Shake your whole arm. That's great. And of course, if you had wings, that's even better. Good, and relax. Wow. Let's pull our shoulders up and back and down. So we don't want to roll our shoulders front, just up and back and down. That's great. And we take a great big breath in, gathering goodness, blessings, and miracles, and we fill our heart rate up. And we take a great big breath in one more time. And as we exhale, we know that all will be well. Great job. You did terrifically. See you again. I'm flying away to one of these really nice trees.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.